Yes, we are here live on the Woman Agenda channel. This is the big debate special where we are talking about the DWP and the Department of Working Pensions. So they say they are. This is the Woman Agenda channel. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and share the videos. Thank you. So this is a special. So this has been announced today, which we thought it would be in the last couple of days. But before I say, if you want to advertise with us, sponsor with us, get in touch. Transport3online at gmail.com. If you want to be featured, if you want a live interview, like we have some live interviews coming up. You'll be announcing this coming week. And you want to be featured with a live interview, if you're a music artist, book writer, if you made a difference in society or anything else, get in touch. Transport3online@gmail.com. We promote female talent. So if you're male talent, then I do apologize, but this channel is called the Woman Agenda channel. We promote female talent. So there's no discrimination against the guys. This is what the channel is aiming to do. That's what the channel is for and why it was launched on there. But there are many of fellow channels which do promote male talent to get in touch, and they would be very, very happy to interview you guys and feature you on the channel. Now, there's lots of stuff to get around here, but what I want to say on the big debate special, the DWP, the increase from 66 to 67 for men and women, and for some it's going to be 67 to 68. Now, when we talk about the state pension, we say it's only a 1 year difference. For a lot of people, it's more than a 1 year difference. Now, what I'm talking about, personal opinion now. On the DWP, we know is run by the government. They're not a separate body as such. The government do the review of the government. And this is the sad thing about the UK now, is that this keeps happening. It happened before where nobody who probably worked since they can remember, maybe 18, 17, and now they've gone to an age where, they want to retire peacefully. They want to put their legs up. They want to play with their grandchildren, and they want to be able to just, survive. We know what the cost of living is. Inflation in the UK has gone to such heights. There are many people who are living by themselves, where the children are living in the USA, Canada, and stuff. And the people are living by themselves who are, maybe a widower. They're living by themselves, or maybe the partner's passed away, and so they're living by themselves. I've spoken to a few people like that to do with one of my day jobs as well, and it's and the kind of stories I've heard is absolutely shocking. They can't even turn on the electricity. They're paying. Obviously, it's a pay-as-you-go kind of. It's a top-up rather, where they pay for the electricity and gas, and how much money they put in, they can use as much. Obviously, in the summer they are fine. In the winter, that's where the problems begin, and they can't afford. And there's a lot of times they have to just have the blankets and stuff. They can't afford to pay for the gas, so they have to choose between having food on the table or paying for the electric and gas. And this is no joke. This is happening too much in the UK at the moment. And if it wasn't the case, then there wouldn't be so many charities who are providing blankets to these people, and providing warm clothes. That would have been the case, then they wouldn't need so many charities doing this. So why there were so many charities involved now with this is because there are more people than ever before. With the inflation rises, and we've seen there's been a protest today as well against the price rises, and there's so many price rises happening, and it's absolutely crazy. And with the price rises, I don't blame protests, and I wish I was involved with that myself. And with the price rises, um, it's people are struggling to pay the bills, and the government is saying, okay, we'll give you a little bit of money back. I don't know how much that's going to make a difference to these people with the bill, a few percentage, but for how long are they going to get that help for? That's the first thing. That's A. And B would be, with the state pension rises 1 year, it means if somebody wants to retire, if you're a man, if you're a woman, you want to retire at 66, you can't do that now. If you retire at 66, you are only going to get your government, whatever, your company pension, whatever pension that is, and how much money you paid for, two. And secondly, how are you going to, and if you're living by yourself, how are you going to afford to pay the bills and everything? Is the government going to help you for that? I don't think so. They're not going to do anything. And then 1 year before you get to 67, what are you going to do? And maybe you might not be able to work to 66. You might be able to work to 65 because you might have some health issues and stuff. Because not everybody can stay healthy until 67. We know there are some women who want to retire, and that's why women had an early retirement age, because they wanted to retire early. Obviously, they needed to retire early because as a woman, and that kind of bring up children, all that kind of stuff can be related to having an early retirement and having more health issues and other stuff. So they had an early retirement age, but now it seems to be that women will have to work until 67 as well if they go into that age bracket, which a lot of women are going to go, which is really, really bad. It's absolutely bad, but it shows that we have in this country now. They are diabolical. They don't think about the working class at all. It's not the same government years ago we thought about the working class. They don't think about the working class, and all they think about is their own pockets, and that's a fact. And anybody can debate with me on the Woman Agenda channel, and I'm happy to debate with them. But the fact is, they are against the working class, and everything they've done is against. I respect Prime Minister Boris Johnson, but some of the policies which they have like this are diabolical. They're absolutely disgusting, and it shows that they have no consideration for the working class. And they may say, okay, this is benefit in the long run. Yeah, okay. Tell those people who want to retire at 65, 66, that is their benefit, that they will be able to pay those bills. I'm sure. I don't think so. It's going to be a benefit for them. They're going to suffer. Who's going to help them out? Is the Prime Minister going to help them out? I don't think so. And on that, there was a case a few years ago where I don't know if it was a guy or a woman, but who could not pay the bills. And this is more than one case. A lot of cases like this have happened in the UK. But one of them I'm telling you about, where they couldn't pay their bills. So they had to live in the cold in the winter, and they passed away. They died due to imagine being in the UK and getting no help at all. This is not abroad. This is not any other country, in the UK. And nobody helped them, the council. No one helped. And they died due to not being able to pay the bills, so they couldn't have any gas on. And they're saying we are a fair government. I'm sorry. If this is fair, then I don't know what unfair is. Let's before we do any more rant here, let's talk about. So in Manchester Evening News will increase. Have said that the state pension will increase much earlier than planned, according to new move from the government. A review was being carried out to increase it from 66 to 68 is the right thing to do. So under the current legislation, the state pension age would have increased to 68 between 2044 and 2046, but it will instead follow the recommendation in an independent review by John Grillen, I'm sure. So yeah, says the government. The Grillen review says the pension should be sure. And I'm sure John Grillen would be affected by this, really. Earlier than that, between 2000, so it basically says the pension age will go up to 68 years earlier than that between 2037 and 2039. This is because of the impact of increasing number of older people. Yeah, right. Latest projections from the Office of Statistics are that the number of people over state pension age in the UK is expected to grow by 1/3 from 12.4 billion to 16.9 billion by 2042. At the same time, the number of working age people whose national insurance will go down. A report by the government explained in 1948 where the modern state pension was introduced, a 65-year-old could expect to live for further 13 and a half years. This is according to this review. And I don't agree with this, that this is absolutely, I don't think this is the case. 23% of the adult, assuming adult life starts at 1995, where the first changes were enacted equalized state pension age. A 65-year-old could expect to live for 18 and a half years or 29% of their adult life. Right, whatever. He made this review, but I'm sure he's not affected at all by this. So going further, what Lester McCready said as well, that so the age stands currently at 66 for both men and women, but it's due to be increased by another 2 years. They regularly review it. Yeah, we know you do. It's been increasing since the age of 65. So it's going to from 66 to 67 for those born on or after April the 5th, 1960. Yeah. And a gradual rise to 68 between 2044 to 2046 for those born on or after April the 5th, 1977. So the first review of state pension was undertaken in 2017 with increase to age 68. It should be brought forward to 2037 to 39 before tabling it into legislation. And the DWP reckons that the age is increasing due to a growing population, people on average living longer. Right. Now, if you believe that what the DWP are saying, then you're entitled to your opinion. Absolutely. And I on that. We will debate on that. But according to me and according to many others who are going to suffer for this, is absolutely a load of, rubbish. Excuse my French, load of rubbish. They're looking out for themselves. They think it's a growing population. And there'll be more people who are old. Whose fault is that then? Whose fault is that? Really? Really? You're saying those big families who they're not gonna get old. They're not gonna pay any contributions. There's a growing population in the UK. So the population isn't decreasing. So are these people not paying any taxes? And the people who are not paying any taxes, then why don't you clamp on those people instead of making us suffer? Why don't you clamp on those businesses who don't pay any taxes, who use the black money and becoming billionaires, you don't clamp on them, but who do you clamp on? You clamp on the working class people. Absolute diabolical government policy. Instead of doing the right thing and making sure that everyone, whether you're a business, working class will pay taxes anyway. But if you're a small business and there's no mandatory to pay taxes, to making sure that every business pays taxes, so every sole trader pays taxes, they will never have to do. But do they do that? No, they don't. Do they do anything against them? No, they don't. But instead, who do they go against? The working class, because that's who they target, and they've been targeting them for years. Absolutely. So this is the debate special. Enter your comments on here, and please do click on the like button. This was the DWP special rant on the increases. We will be talking more about this on the big debate special in the coming weeks, and more information about this, so stay tuned for that. And we will be compared to the state pensions abroad as well in another big debate special coming up in the next few weeks as well, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, we will have live interviews coming up. Stay tuned for that in the coming days. We will tell you when they will be live with me only on the Woman Agenda channel. Please do click on the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. You can get in touch with us on our handlers. You know what they are. At Female Spotlight is Woman Agenda. At Female Spotlight is our Twitter handles, and there's a tweet. We will post the links on the Twitter for the video as well as Facebook. Do click on the Facebook channel as well, which you know what it is, which is Woman Talent Podcast. Like I said, so Woman Talent Podcast is a Facebook page. Get in touch if you want to have a live video. It's yours truly as well. As you had Talent Spotlight, it's Talent Spotlight 309@gmail.com if you want a live interview with me. And I'm sure I will try to bring somebody who knows more about DWP as a guest as well on here very soon as well. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to sponsor us, get in touch with us as well. And I will see you guys very soon. Have a nice Saturday. And our co-sponsor is Alaura Lovelight. If you're in the USA, if you want to enroll in a singing course, if you want to become a singer, this is a great stepping stone for you to become a singer or a songwriter or anything else in music. Limited spaces available in New Jersey as we speak. Click on the link button in the description. Enroll yourself to the course. Limited spaces available, and we will be putting on more updates on new courses by Alaura Lovelight. Singing courses when those become available. So keep on tuning in to the Woman Agenda channel for that. Thank you very much for watching. I will leave you with this. Do click on the subscribe button. I'll see you very soon.